Hello, we're here to do a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine mutual energy check. Thank you for joining us, and if you're new or returning, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you could, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel grow as well as helps me pick up on the energy. We're going to go ahead and get started with some oracle cards. I just want to show you what flipped. It's flipped for masculine, fledgling, and then the warrior, the struggling warrior, maybe battle weary, maybe having a hard time fighting, pushing through, overcoming challenges. Yeah, they feel denied. They feel like what they want isn't within grasp. They're wanting to change that. Okay. For mutual energy, chaos. A lot of turmoil, distraction, change, shifts, and turbulence, like you're not quite sure what's going to take place next. Tornadoes tend to be unpredictable and forever changing, chaotic. They can dissipate and regroup and all this other stuff, but they're in some kind of chaotic sense, but they have an understanding. Let's see. And for feminine, okay, we got fulfillment. What wanted to come out was conclusion. We'll keep what actually did. Fulfillment. Yeah. Enjoying the fruits of life. So the mutual energy is the chaos, but somehow masculine's feeling denied and feminine's feeling fulfilled. Let's take a look and see what that is. No, we'll clarify with those. We'll see what's going on. Alright, masculine, talk to me. How are we feeling today? Alright, denial. Masculine, talk to me. Heartbroken, yep. Definitely disappointed and trying to overcome it. So he feels like the pain. He feels the pain and he is struggling or trying to overcome it. And that goes back to the fledgling warrior, the struggling warrior, trying to fight, trying to overcome those challenges, trying to come out of heartbreak, trying to push through, trying to persevere, but it's like he's blocked. He can't do it. Let's see. Yep. Heartbroken. He's wanting the relationship to come into union, wanting to lay that foundation. One moment. Sorry. Let's see here. But there's a transformation happening. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay, so see, the King of Wands wanted to come out, but instead the Page of Wands is coming out. like he wants to take action, but he just doesn't have enough steam, enough motivation, enough fire, enough passion, enough gusto. Wands, and not enough. At the bottom of the deck, it's there. It's a wand. There's the King of Wands. Somehow got it at the bottom of the deck, but it's like he's transforming so he can take action and begin. See, and there's a shift. I want to shift, but there's a hold back. Let me see. So he can come out of fear and anxiety. Okay. So, wanting to communicate the action, wanting to be taken. Because again, there's still that drive, there's still that King of Wands energy again, knowing when to move, knowing when not to move, knowing what actions to take. Okay. Yeah, there's still the want to take action and forgive the intrusions, but I feel like he's trying to overcome heartbreak. He's trying to connect emotionally and lay a foundation, but there's an ending, a transformation, a death, a rebirth, so he can begin on a new adventure. Again, the wants, the different levels of actions are coming out, which means there's different steps that he can take at certain times, because we have the page on one hand, we have the king on another, and at the bottom of this right now we have the knight. So it's like I can't come full force in full king status, because I'm still holding back. I'm shifting the energy, but I'm holding back so I can come out of this fearful, anxious, worryful energy here. I'm trying to overcome some things here. Alright, so it's like it's just without reach. Like I see it, I want to grab for it, but I just can't. Okay? Alright, so feminine, how we feeling? Alright, fulfillment. Okay, so see, magician sideways, we're going to turn it into upright until it's not. Magician maybe having a bit of trouble manifesting, bringing in what she wants. Maybe more of a stable position, a more fixed position. Maybe even taking care of herself, fulfilling herself, her wishes, her wants, her needs. Yeah, and there's the Queen of Cups, opening up emotionally, feeling her own emotions. Both of these sideways, maybe having a good time, maybe just, celebrating or connecting with friends, connecting emotionally with others in a collaborative manner, and just moving forward, enjoying life and moving forward, right? With the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, making a choice. She's in a healing pattern. Oh, okay. healing on her own independent journey, gaining her stability, her self-sufficiency, her own sense of security and stability. We have, Page of Cups. It's like she's maturing emotionally, and she avoided some type of collapse, some type of destruction, some type of shake up. Let's just use that word. One more for feminine. But there's options, there's choices, there's emotional confusion. We'll dig in. Starting that new journey for growth potential, doing the work. Maybe stuck in her head, but she's disciplining herself and gaining wisdom, spending time alone. Going within, doing introspection to find some type of truth and clarity that she was blocked from seeing, and she's gonna actually do that with time and patience and going with the flow. But she's having a new beginning, a fresh start. As she collects more information, she's going to reach her 10 of Pentacles. She's going to gain that stability, which with the Ace of Pentacles and this 9 of Pentacles, you come up with the 10 here. There is disappointment, having to move in silence, having to, I feel like, turn a blind eye to any conflict or competition and just build, work on her finances, work on her stability, learn a new craft, just doing a bunch of different things that fulfill her heart and move on to calmer waters. So that goes back to the fulfillment. She's doing it for herself. She's doing it on her own. She is carrying forward. She's avoiding her world from being unstable, destabilized. There we go. That's the word. I said shake up, but it's destabilized. A lot of different choices and different aspects of where can I go? Wherever your heart desires, feminine. Right now, masculines on another playing field. So to speak. So let's get some information on this chaos. Mentally stuck. That came out for feminine underneath the deck. Guarded, with your defenses up, blocked. Going through a painful ending. Maybe even just having to surrender and do the work. Surrender and move on to calmer waters. I feel like put an end to things, giving up a lot of things, releasing a lot of things, putting an end to. I feel like the 10 of Swords for me is thoughts, fears, anxieties, backstab, betrayals, thoughts and ideas that you used to carry, and you actually having to release them and move away from them. In order for you guys to have a fresh start, new beginning, it's kind of sideways. It's telling me you need to open up emotionally, open up your heart. Fresh start, new beginning. By doing introspection, you can only gain that new beginning when the storm is over, things have calmed down. You have to go through this to get that. You have to go within. You have to gain back control. Because again, with the chaos, things get out of hand and things are unpredictable and spiraling and wind is blowing and everything is going on. You just got to temper yourself. You got to take a step back. Take a step back and actually understand what you're going through. Yeah, take a leap of faith. Taking a risk because you're emotionally unfulfilled. So it's like, go back to the drawing board. You are unhappy. Point blank and period. You're stuck in your head. You're having to surrender certain ideas and thoughts and conflict. Yeah, go back to the drawing board and make a different judgment call. It's, go within, take back control, take a rest because you're unhappy. It's like whatever you're unhappy about, you're emotionally unfulfilled about, you need to go back to the drawing board and create a different strategy. Just move away from whatever that is, the unhappiness. Planning something behind the scenes, yeah. Making a judgment underneath the surface, choosing a direction of love. Choosing a direction of love and healing. With a clear mind, being decisive and actually temper yourself. Let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on the inside. Alright, masculine, let's talk about this Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords for me. That's a lot. Let's try that again. Alright, masculine. Not wanting to do the work, not working. Not doing the inner work, but there is an ending. There is a transformation. So, okay, so he's not wanting to put in the work and the effort until he goes through that transformation, because it's like the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is the lack of work, lack of attention to detail, the lack of, focus and drive, or even why is this word escaping me? It's your eyes isn't directed towards it. Again, a lack of focus or attention to something, lack of effort. But with the death and the rebirth, is the transformation. It's the death and the rebirth. It's the endings and new beginnings. There, going through heartbreak, but internally not putting in the work so he can transform. The Nine of Wands, clarified by the Hermit, trying to overcome challenges, going within, gaining introspection and wisdom. One more, doing the healing and developing new emotions. Two of Cups. Yep. Feeling committed, feeling drawn to seeing the relationship from a higher perspective, actually gaining understanding, learning the lesson. Yep. To open up to give and receive love, lay a foundation. Okay, we'll clarify the Four Wands. Hidden emotions. About choosing a direction. choosing a path, choosing which way to go. One more for the death. Okay, two. We got two. Going through a death and a rebirth. So this tells me a negative hold over control. So it's like the transformation is the devil and the emperor, and those are two very controlling cards. And with the devil paired with the emperor, it's obsessive, it's controlling, it's negative, it's toxic. And trying to gain control over it. I feel like it's a battle between the devil and the emperor. The emperor having, control and power and ownership and leadership, but the devil having power and control in a negative way, keeping things stuck and bound and not releasing control, and in a negative way. It's a lot of restrictive energy. It's a lot of things. It's him wanting control and power and everything else within the connection, and that can't be. He needs to follow his intuition and hold back in order to move forward. Maybe it's just the idea of holding on too much destroys something. I don't know if you guys know the movie of Mice and Men, when I think his name is Lenny. He he likes things and he wants to hold them and squeeze them and touch them, and it's like, too much of a tight grip will kill something. I believe he killed a woman. He's killed was a bunny or something, some type of animal. And I'm not trying to be graphic for those who are sensitive, but it was just him holding on too tight, snuffed out a lot of things that he just wanted to keep and hold near and dear to him. So I feel like there's a transformation within that. Let's see here. Page of Wands. Yep, wanting a new beginning, wanting to plant another seed and actually come charging in. And there's that different level of action being taken from page to the knight. So it's like underneath the surface, outwardly it's page energy. Inwardly, we got some knight and king energy wanting to shine through, I'll say. What's the Wheel of Fortune? Temperance, patience, waiting for things to shift in energy and turn in his favor. One moment, I'm sorry. Four of Pentacles. It's going with the flow. It's being patient with yourself, taking your time, allowing things to naturally flow. He's holding back so he can move on to calmer waters in order to make a judgment from a fair and objective decision making area with a clear mind. Very analytical, very thought driven. It's the energy of, I can be clear minded in my decision making and my judgment calls. I need to shift so I can make a better and clear decision. What's the Nine of Swords? Coming out of anxieties, yes. Getting things moving. Yeah, I feel like the movement causes conflict. The rapid movement causes issues, causes drama. And he needs to put it into that so he can make a choice in love from a clear and decisive manner, so he's actually manifesting to overcome whatever challenges, any confusion there is, again, so he can move forward with control and purpose in a strong position, using his intuition about this relationship, this connection, having a new beginning. So it's, yeah, from an emotionally stable, emotionally mature place. I don't feel like he's wanting to rush. I feel like it's coming from a controlled, let me stabilize myself. What I want is right there, and I'm going to deny myself and actually step up. And that goes back to the devil and the emperor. It's like having an obsessive control over a situation in order to change, it, to shift the energy within it. But let's go ahead and move on to feminine, see what's going on the internal. What's the magician card for feminine? What are we manifesting? Inner peace, protection, guarded. Trying to protect your energy. Blocking out, standing your ground. Again, wanting to be free, flowing, happy, abundant, maybe even in a celebratory, just enjoy life. Again, I'm getting fulfillment, enjoying life, protecting your peace. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Taking care of yourself, you're manifesting. One more for the Queen of Pentacles. Balance, peace, justice, fairness. 3 of Cups. That's too many. 3 of Cups. Walking away from emotions. You just want to have a good time. Turning your back, yeah. Walking away from the pain, the heartbreak. You just want to be happy and fulfilled in life. I feel like some of there were some heartbreaking times. It's like heartbreak within an emotional sense that caused confusion, and you're just trying to move on from that, trying to be strong again, holding back some of the matching energies for masculine. Let's see. Let's clarify the Chariot. Get that. Moving forward. Grounding yourself, working on finances, working on building and mastering your material world, waiting for love. It's like, I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to ground myself. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to work on my finances. I'm going to master everything around me as far as materialistically. I can be patient. I can wait for my shits to come in emotionally. Not really stressing about that. What's the Star card? Healing. Carrying a lot of baggage, looking at things from a different perspective, being more flexible, again, thinking things, observing things, not wanting to take action towards anything, feeling heavy, feeling weighed down. And that goes back to just wanting to protect your peace. Yeah, looking at the heartbreak situation. So whatever it was, heartbroken because rejection, waiting for your emotional fulfillment, waiting to be fulfilled emotionally. And that goes back to the Oracle card being fulfillment. It's like, I just want to enjoy life. I just want to be stable. I want to be grounded. I want to be balanced. And I'll wait for that type of emotion. That I'll wait for someone to show me they love me. Um, I'm good on my own. Type energy. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Yep, you can take care of yourself. Queen of Pentacles. That's King and Queen of Pentacles. You're balancing your masculine and feminine energy out, and you're doing it in a stable way. What's the Page of Cups in reverse? I feel like you are maturing emotionally as well. You see things clearly. Yep. What's the Tower? Yep. You're happy. You want to be happy. You're illuminated. See, the beautiful thing about this is I'm not going to walk into anything that will destabilize me. I'm going to protect myself from anything that doesn't serve me. I'm going to turn my back on it. I'm going to block it out. I'm going to have a good time. And I'm going to bring in my own balance, my own justice, my own peace. I'm stable, I'm grounded, and I'll wait for somebody that can actually show emotions to come in. I can do this on my own. I can take care of myself. I'm not going to apologize for it either. I can see things clearly. Anything that destabilizes me, I'm going to avoid because I want to be happy. Seven of Cups. I'm weighing my options. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Many options, many choices. Two of Pentacles clarified by, again, weighing options, choices. Yeah, you may be a little mentally conflicted about that, which causes you to hold back a lot, but it's a shift in that, and that's going to begin a new cycle, a shift coming that's going to bring that out. And again, it is going to, that new cycle, a shift in energy, a new cycle, emotional confusion that you're going to move away from with strength and courage and willpower. Again, follow your intuition towards an emotional, mutual connection and a new beginning in love, something that's emotionally mature and stable and reciprocal. So, I feel like feminine is taking the path of least resistance. If it feels hard, if it feels difficult, if it feels imbalanced, yeah, she's gonna move away from that. Clarify the Eight of Swords for the mutual energy stuck in your head. You guys are using your intuition though. You're trying to move in silence, trying to tap in and it's like you're tapping into your inner knowing. I feel like you know what's going to make you happy. You know what's not going to make you happy. And it's present. You just got to tap into it, listen to it, and then act on it. The Eight of Swords is you not making any moves, being stuck in your head. What they call it over-analysis, paralysis type energy. And that could be causing that, being stuck in your head versus what you already know. Yeah, that could be troublesome. What's the Seven of Wands? Page of Wands. Guarding yourself. One more for the Seven of Wands. Page of Wands. It's like taking the action to hold back, taking the steps to resist and hold back. You're seeing things from a different perspective. The Page of Wands is the one that kind of gets all excited and does things to get things started, kicks off everything, and holds back. Ten of Swords. The message was received to hold back. So that's the Seven of Wands. That's the Four of Pentacles. Again, the Ten of Swords clarified by the Two of Swords. You were blocked, you surrender, you can't see clearly, I give up. Yep. Blocked from your willpower. Yeah, moving on to calmer waters, because there was a tower moment. There was an internal tower moment that took place. It's like it's blocking your strength. It was making you weak, and I don't know why, but it was. You had to give up. You had to decide to use your strength. Had to decide to use your power, and you had to overcome things that came crashing down. You had to know that you will overcome that. You had to use your strength and be decisive about it. It's like the Two of Swords is a decision. It is not being able to see, but you had strength throughout that. You had to use your intuition to hold back. The Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters, things came crashing down and you had to overcome it. You had to keep going, keep moving forward. Ace of Pentacles. Yep, fresh start, new beginning. So guys, heal, rest, pause. One more for that. Ace of Pentacles. Heal so you can move towards your stable, long-term success. What's the Hermit? Bringing in your success and victory. Going within so you can bring it in. Yup. Things can turn in your favor. You're mutually doing it so things can turn in your favor. You're taking back control. You're taking back power. Yeah, you're starting on new ground, on new solid ground. The Fool. Taking a leap of faith. You're actually waiting for things to grow. Being patient. What's the Ten of Cups in reverse? You're emotionally unfulfilled. You feel left out in the cold. One more for that. Trying to cut. Okay, you feel abandoned. You're trying to come out of heartbreak. What's the Seven of Swords? Strategizing. Again, new beginning in love. Doing things behind the scenes. One more, self-love, care. Look at this. These have been together this whole shuffle. Had it underneath the deck for masculine, had it underneath the deck for feminine, and it actually came out together, and that was during shuffle. So, again, you're trying to have, it's a part of the strategy. Having a new beginning in love and a mutual beneficial connection is what's happening. Strategizing to come back together, to work together, to build this connection. You're actually making that head of a heart decision and to be independent and take that risk, which causes disappointment, but it is also growth and expansion. You give in life, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, and actually seeing things clear, getting those messages about slow movement, slow growth, surrendering, putting it into things, right? So you can be emotionally fulfilled. After missed opportunity, you guys were fearful about and stuck in your head. Look at that, stuck in your head. But you're creating something that's going to make you feel fulfilled and happy. All right, let's get some romance, angels. Romance angels for masculine. attention to the red flags. Signs are cautioning you. I feel like he is paying attention to the red flags, which goes back to the coming out of fears, holding back. This is why he's holding back, because he sees the red flags. And that's why the denial. Let's see. For masculine, new love, a new person that stirs your romantic feelings. Okay, so we got two more. Religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing, spiritual path, and free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Whatever is controlling you in a negative way, you're gonna have to gain control over that. I don't feel any negative energy no more than the holding back, and that goes back to whatever's controlling him, what's keeping him, resistant and at bay. He's needing to go within, do some healing, dig a little deeper. Underneath the deck, I feel like he's wanting to have a heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, but, that comes with a little courage. He needs to come out of anxiety, and maybe this eight of wands with the 5 of wands, communicating the conflict, communicating the struggle, communicating that, because the 8 of wands is communication, and it's like he's holding back because of the fears, of the anxieties, maybe not even wanting that to cause what he has to say to cause conflict, right? Yeah, very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. That's what you guys are tapping into, your intuition, using your strength, going within hermit energy, right? So you can make a clear decision. The healing is for long-term success and stability. I mean, you can bring whatever you want in a successful manner. It's just you gotta gain that introspection. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, and that's what the risk is. That's what you are doing behind the scenes, trying to have a new beginning for this connection, this emotional connection. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energies to other. Open up emotionally. Don't, be cheerful. Be lighthearted. Too many. We'll keep these. And the ones that fell get honorable mention, right? One moment. There it goes. Keep an open mind and playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So, let's see what actually did come out. We got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And that goes with you being patient, waiting for an offer. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. That goes back to childhood. I don't get any pages, but it's also just healing in general. Some of the burdens that you are carrying around, you may want to take a look at from a different perspective, or what have you, different angles to look at it. And then we got make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So then it says love yourself first, and that's what you're doing. You're just, you can't come up and 100% in a relationship. If you 100% love yourself, you can 100% be involved in the relationship, because you're not your best self when you don't love yourself, okay? And the relationship is going to falter. When you take your attention off of the relationship and throw it on yourself, that's when your relationship is at its healthiest. We always think that we need to be together. We need to be under each other 24/7. No, 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 no. That's when we pick up each other's wounds and negative ways and behaviors and characteristics. Have independence. It's okay to have independence from a relationship. It's okay to do things on yourself. It's okay to work on yourself and step away from the relationship. It shouldn't go anywhere. You shouldn't be worried about the relationship going anywhere. Yes, you do have to nurture it. Yes, you do have to feed it and water it and make sure it grows, but you don't have to snuff it out like I mentioned over here. Too much grasp, too much control, too much pressure being applied to it. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Then it says official person, so it's just letting you know about him showing up more in an official capacity, showing up in control, in ownership. Let's see here, new love, concern, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings again. Going within, doing some healing, hoping, wishing, and developing those new feelings, having new feelings develop. Religious factors. Let's try that again. Expectation and thief. Maybe expecting things to be taken away from him. It's keeping him trapped. So it's like whatever his beliefs are, his restrictions, things that have control over him, is keeping him stuck. And that's why, again, we go back to free yourself. What's free yourself? It's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself from those around you, your community. Maybe people around him is keeping him somewhat in this restrictive energy, his beliefs, his structures. Again, people around him is keeping him in some kind of prison. That's why it said expectation and thief. Religious factors is imposing certain expectations on him and taking away from what he's really wanting to do. So, on that, move forward. We can't let other people and other people's beliefs control us. If we did that, we would all be miserable and unhappy. There wouldn't be a single happy person on this earth. Now, you may find happiness within that structure or within that restriction, but you yourself genuinely wouldn't be a happy person. You may find glimpses of happy moments, but as far as happy life overall, not going to happen. So, again, masculine, look at that. Look at those around you, who's restricting you, who's imposing their beliefs and structures on you. Very soon, clearly decide what you want. In the distant horizon, it's coming up. You're going to have to make a choice what you want. Give your relationship a chance. That's what you guys are thinking. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. It'll bring in a sudden wealth of abundance. Stay optimistic about your love life. That's what you're working on. That's what you're guided to do. Healing family issues. Okay, see the lack mentality, the poverty mindset, the woe is me. You're just trying to protect your happiness. I feel. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Going on a journey, you're walking a path, man. I said that. Woo! Okay. Let's get some outgoing messages. As funny as I said, pathway was underneath there. Down. messages. All right, masculine. Yep. Yep. Feel that too. Feel that too. Alright, so it says healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. That goes back to going within and doing the healing, developing new feelings and all of that good stuff. We got keys on a ring, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. It's like having many options to choose from. Maybe even not doing things in a conventional manner. That goes back to the religious factors, keeping him in prison. So he may want to do something unconventional, and he needs to free himself from those around him because it's actually keeping him stuck. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love, again, the development of new feelings. He may be concerned about the new feelings that he's actually bringing. He's trying to overcome some type of heartbreak. And then it says, I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. Yeah, wanting to come together. Definitely clear with the Hierophant, the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Wands, wanting to open up emotionally and lay a foundation. Yeah, the Two of Cups and the Four of Wands side by side, wanting to open up, mirroring each other. Self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, and introspection. We got that with the Hermit. Moving on to mutual energy. Let's get one more. One more for mutual. Passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. And again, you need to overcome that. Whatever came within you guys, it was sudden, it was shocking, it was a change. It's like giving a relationship a chance and overcome those challenges. That's what you guys are thinking. Then we got ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. What did I say? You guys are trying to follow your intuition. You're trying to tap in. You may be appearing to be mentally stuck, but you're tuning in to your third eye here. We got wedding readings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, dragonfly, be lighthearted, finding out things, adapt, change, heal, and that's where we're at right now. Like I said, it's a lot of things, a lot of destruction and chaos and things crumbling down and things, moving and shifting, and again, transformations are happening right now, and you just needing to be lighthearted at this time. Talking, interested in conversing more, waiting message arrives, text, call, email, hovering. We did have heart-to-heart conversations over there for masculine, so you may be expecting an incoming message here, but you may want to talk as well. You just want to protect yourself and have a good time. You're just waiting. I feel like you're waiting. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry. Let me get those shifted again. Clock, need time, takes time. In time cycles, time to heal, progress. It's like you're patient, you're waiting, you're just riding the clock at this time, and while you're doing so, you're manifesting your own balance, your own justice, your own stability, your own groundedness. You're taking care of yourself. We have boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. I don't feel like it's closure issues. I do feel like you're moving on. We had the Chariot. We have a lot of, we do have burdens, but we got manifestation. It's like you're trying to progress, right? And then we got love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction, which goes back to the self-love, self-care, like you know how to take care of yourself and you're not afraid to do it. But pretty much that's all I have for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, keep a positive mindset. Thank you. Bye. See you guys tomorrow.